Don't miss out on the brand new Macromat miniature backdrop for taking pictures. What's up, Hobby Maniacs? Rob Bear with you again today, showcasing a great product from Table War, the original makers and designers of the Fat Mat, along with the Table War full tier game case system that have some fantastic products. This one just came off of Kickstarter. It is called the Macromat. Here you can see the full-on box. This is the complete system here. This retails for $70 US. You can buy the 15, I think it is, by 30-inch mats themselves separately for $25 each. Obviously, the value comes with the full system, and here's why. So you've got your mat set up with a backdrop, which you can't see because the mat is in front of it, but it lies both landscape and also portrait size, so you can just kind of drop this down real quick on your workbench, snap a few pics with your cell phone of this particular miniature here or whatever you're working on, and then get back to it, and you don't have a bunch of crap in the background. Doesn't look stupid. You can easily and very quickly showcase your latest project, your work in progress, whatever you are working on, and pop it right up on the internet. It's that easy. Like, the long ways is great because if you have a turntable or something like that, you just pull out your phone, and it's literally this easy. If you have an iPhone 6, it's one of the most powerful cameras out there in the world. You just get in there really quick, hit the button. If you have a little overhead light like we do here, you can kind of see coming in. You just either lighten it, darken it to taste, and boom, take your picture and you are good to go. I mean, it's literally that easy. But what's really cool about the system and kind of what makes it what it is and why it's so, I would say, advantageous to buy the whole system itself. Like I said, the individual mats are $25. Now, the individual mats themselves are the fantastic quality neoprene mats that you've come to know and love from all of these mats that we've seen out here, the Fat Mats. It's basically a mini Fat Mat that's 15 by 30 right here, right? So high quality, very thin. I think it's 8 mil, I want to say. Neoprene. It's got the cloth print on the front, the little rubber grips on the back, and what it does is there's 3 different ones, so you can showcase your miniatures 3 different ways. You've got the great blue-white gradient, and of course, if you get a little cat hair, you know, we have a few cats around the Cat Command Center here. Just grab your little cat roller, keep it handy, and all good right there. We always keep a cat roller handy. So you've got the warm, you've got the blue-white gradient, and the fantastic cool color right here, which is blue. And you just pick whichever one you want based on what color you're painting your miniatures right there. You got 3 different options. Like I say, they come in this fantastic little Velcro kind of pouch. The complete set does, at least. Everything slots in right there. Now, getting back to what I was saying about what's really cool about their design, it doesn't look like much. You're like, hey, that just looks like a little bit of, you know, PVC tubing. I could buy that at the store. I can make that myself. Well, you might be able to. But this is commercial grade, you know, basic setup that we got going on here. And it isn't just, you know, some PVC piping that you can just, you know, kind of pick up at the store. It is a whole system that is, you know, remarkably well thought out. Let me get these mats out of here. I'm trying to keep them all nice and rolled up so we can always take pictures. I got this little picture station set up for myself here at the Spiky Bits Beats Lab. So let me show you this. So what's really cool about this design is that it's got this pole and these little clamps, and each one of these clamps has little rubber stoppers on it, which is really great because they kind of form this interlocking system to attach the mats to the poles right here, to the mounting poles. So you got 4 of these. Super easy, right? And then say you want to go horizontal, or instead of going horizontal, which is landscape, you want to go vertical, which is portrait. You just grab this little wing nut right here. I mean, everybody can pretty much do this. It's very easy. It's not over torqued. Grab your little washer out. You push down on these little pins, these little quick release pins, and boom, separate out your poles. So this is your extender pole right here. This is your extender coupler. And then grab your single pole, which is the one on the left, which has your little bracket wing nut hole mounts right there. reattach it, right? And now you're going to go vertical. So grab this little release in the back, slide it up a little ways. Obviously it extends pretty much 30 inches up as well, as far as I can tell. I don't know why you want to go up that high unless maybe you're taking a picture of a ginormous Titan or something like that, something of those regards. And now you can do cool stuff like go completely vertical and have your little gradient all laid out nice and perfect. So it takes a little bit to attach this, but once you get both sides attached just like this, it's easy game, easy life from there. Just want to make sure that you get your little rubber stoppers on there nice and flat. You got a nice strong bond so you're not crimping anything, and then you just slide it back to the edge of your table, and look at that, the perfect gradient. Again, if you got a little cat hair or debris, just grab your little lint roller. I like to call them cat hair roller, and put your model right at the bottom, and you've got the perfect gradient going both horizontally and vertically right there to take your picture on. And of course you can adjust your lighting. If you have lighting overhead, or if you have lighting close, you can also use your cell phones to augment your lighting as well. So it's a fantastic product. Like I said, $70 for the whole setup, gets you good to go. This is a product that you're really never gonna have to buy anything extra for unless they come out with new mats that you want to augment, like some backdrop mats, some like army mats or something like that. I mean, the sky's kind of the limit on the mat side, but as far as the superstructure goes, to actually set up this thing, I feel like it's an incredible value. I don't feel like you can walk into any Lowe's hardware store or Ace Hardware and make something very similar. Oh, and let me show you another point real quick before we get out of here. This is what I really wanted to stress to you. So you can pack the whole thing up. Like I said, it fits all into here. It comes apart down here at the bottom as well, which is really, really nice for transportation. If you want to go to a photo shoot or a con, or your store's having a tournament, everything comes apart nice and easy. You know that already comes apart. But this is a steel bracket right here with little rubber stoppers. This is something that's gonna hold weight, so you don't have to worry about this whole thing like falling over or anything like that. Like, this is hollow tubing. It's some sort of metal composite of some sort with a little bit of plastic on it. But it's strong, but that itself would not hold up and support this whole system or superstructure. So the fact that they have actual metal at the bottom to support a lot of the weight, and it has little rubber stoppers, I think is also a very cool, ingenious part of this design. Doug and Todd over there at Table Wars are always knocking it out of the park with all this fantastic stuff like that. I don't even know what's going on with these guys. I don't know what they're going to come out with next, but I've loved everything they've put out so far over the years. Great bunch of guys. Make sure you check them out at Adepticon this year as well. And be sure to get your hands on revolutionary, one-of-a-kind Table War Macro Mat picture-taking system for your miniatures.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.